My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out, and I awoke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support systems can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then... No, better not to think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. Hello, I'm Flaunt, and welcome to one of my favorite video games of all time, Pikmin. Well, for now, we're just gonna walk this way. Well, not quite that way. A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion too. While I'm waiting, punch this. I guess you technically could do that to make the game faster. The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil and has now produced an adorable little sprout. This sprout emits a strange light, and it sways back and forth without benefit of wind. I cannot help but think it is calling to me. I am compelled I must approach it and press A. Hey, I've heard of that guy. Extraordinary! When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage. It just stands there, staring at me.
Menacingly!
Its shape is similar to the Pick brand carrots I love so much. I believe I should call it a Pikmin. Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall try to grab it and throw it with A, and I will call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react to pressing X or moving the right stick while holding L as well. The following controls appear to allow me several viewpoints. ZL is snap the camera, right stick is rotate camera, ZR is zoom, R up and down is change perspective. I must survive. I need to familiarize myself with these controls and my surroundings. So I'm playing the Switch version of the game because that's probably the best to play generally. There are 3 versions. We'll get into that in a moment. Astonishing! The onion has sown more seeds. The small red pellet the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower appears to be some type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be a sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. So, the Switch version is the best to play if you are new to the series, new to the game. Also, it's probably just the best to play. It feels the best. There's also the GameCube original, which is the second best to play. However, the GameCube original is a little janky at times. You have to get used to some of the weird things that it just does. I would not recommend ever playing the new Play Control Wii version. That is not a good version of the game at all. It's really glitchy. It doesn't control quite right. Nothing really works the way it should. But if you have a Wii, play the GameCube version. So these Pikmin here, I am told they are named Steve and that I'm supposed to hate them. I cannot bring myself to do so. Right now, we're just kind of building up the numbers. As you can see, the pellets that we have numbers on them. That's the number of Pikmin required to move the object. You can put more on it, and they move slightly faster when you have more. So, if you can spare the Pikmin to make something go faster, it is generally better. I'm not a fan of this, necessarily. There's a strange soft lock that comes up in just a moment that you can accidentally trigger. So you whistle, and as you do it, calls back your Pikmin. If you interact with this box up here and then whistle back too quickly, you can accidentally soft lock the game. We're not going to do that, though. We're just going to interact them. That is a very long cutscene. Wow. The Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps, I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I've learned of the Pikmin conduct. Ugh. Approach and hold A to pick sprouts. Press A to grab Pikmin. Release to throw. Press B to call them. X to dismiss. Move right stick while holding L to command and control the group. Use ZL or up, down, left, and right on the right stick to control perspective. I shall record this in my computer and access it with plus. Where, I guess, approach this. Amazing! There's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me. But how will I get it back to the dolphin? So if we throw any Pikmin on it, we will see that this currently weighs 20. We can't pick it up unless we have 20, and we only have 14 right now. So luckily, or, you know, good level design, they actually put the stuff here to let you get up to 20. Alright, there we go. All in all, this is a good tutorial for the game. It's, you guys having fun there? It's, very snappy, quick, doesn't overstay its welcome. When many Pikmin seeds sprout at once, I find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks. I guess I'll try to get it done all at once by holding A until I pick all the Pikmin from the ground. I've noticed that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flush with bright color. At other times, they revert to a paler hue and give off a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences is bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin. Oh, there's not a lot sprouting. I'll wait for them all to sprout, I guess. Please sprout. There we go. Yeah, so you'll notice that sometimes whenever a Pikmin is just kind of standing there, it's a very pale color. I like that feature, that detail. It makes them have more character. Oh, I gotta get used to using the right stick for camera. The old gamer in me wants to use that to swarm and not for camera. I just want to keep hitting the ZL to swarm. Back in the day, that used to just be called L. So you'll notice that the engine here is kind of making sounds on its own. Okay, just wanted to test something real quick. Yeah, the engine is making sounds on its own. It's strange that it's running currently, not powered by anything. Oh, glorious. With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back towards home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. But what has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow. One day since impact. I have somehow managed to launch the Dolphin, but I was surprised to see the Onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface. Or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems they will help me again tomorrow. The Dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return to my family on planet Hocotate. Analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair my Dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the keys to my survival, I'll name it the Forest of Hope. I'll explore it tomorrow. And here we have our information for the day, including how many Pikmin we gained over the course of the day, how many we've sprouted today, how many we've sprouted total, our current total population, and then how many parts remaining, how many days, and how many parts we've collected actually is there on the left too. It's interesting that they have both the parts collected and parts remaining, but they're not actually associated with each other there. And here we have the world map with the Forest of Hope opened. Next time, we will begin our exploration of the Forest of Hope. See you guys then.